So Marcus, disrupting the art world. What does it mean?
Yeah, well, I think I have a project that can basically really disrupt the art world. In digital art, you have two problems. 99% of what is produced in digital art or video art is not really presented in shows or in museums or in art shows and galleries, because the art market is not really ready for it. The art market does not need digital art. The other problem is nobody makes money with digital art, with art video, or very few. So if art videos or digital art exist today, because the artists do it, and not because the market wants that.
Yeah, but it's the most exciting
Yes.
stuff arriving by digital art.
Yeah, but the problem is the market for digital art is analog, and I want to change that. So.
But you're a pioneer, right, on that?
Yeah, kind of a pioneer, because for 10 years I'm running this TV channel for video art, for digital video art. And it has a quite nice success in France and in Europe. And now we want to build around this TV channel an ecosystem that empowers people, the public and the artist, to take part of the adventure, to play a role, to change programming, and to sponsor the artist.
What do you mean? You mean like everyone is going to be a curator?
Everybody is going to be a curator. It's like a crowdfunding, a permanent crowdfunding. So the channel itself will stay free worldwide. You can buy a dedicated screen and stick it on your wall. You can have the channel on Apple TV or Roku Box or maybe on normal cable providers. So everybody has access to the channel, linear channel. But in the moment you want to be interactive, you want to be active, you want to change things, you want to exist through the channel, play a role, you have to pay a little fee. And with this fee you can decide what will be on the channel or not, and you can pay artists. You can enable artists to have another project. You can kind of be a co-producer of the next films.
Yeah.
And you can change, you can exchange, you can talk about it, you can share your impressions, and you can have it will be like a giant global dialogue between artists and their public.
This is quite cool because it's like you're not audience anymore.
Yeah, you're not audience
You're
because...
part, or you become kind of...
Yeah, you're responsible.
Part of the art world.
Yeah, you can be responsible, and at the first time people can have this role, can play this role of mécène without having lots of money to spend. And this is something I believe corresponds to the digital side of art. It can be like this only with digital art. You cannot do the same thing with paintings or sculptures. But we, at least the digital side of art, we can really put on another level of collaboration, of global contribution of people, of the public and artists. So there's a mechanic that will be written in the application or a website-based application that allows you to have interact on some levels. And then the whole thing will have its own dynamic. It will evolve by its own.
So it will be souvenirs from art community.
Yes.
Real art community at the end.
It's a global underground community that supports this adventure,
Yeah.
and it's not just a channel anymore. It's a whole structure. It's a whole organic system. With the channel in the middle as the final result, or at the point where the reference point for everybody.
Yeah, but the way it's the DNA of the souvenirs from Earth at the end. It started like that. It's a community.
It's a community.
And it's a community, but it's an independent project that you've been doing with your own hands since the beginning, and now
I take it to another level.
You're taking this community to another level.
I take it to another level, and the level will be community level. So it's a collaborative global project.